Alright, take you around here. I was here before, but it was so damn cold out. I don't know, a couple years ago. Old Town Winchester walking street coming up. Things are starting to open back up now, and looks like they're getting ready to be opening their Friday night festivals. And what that is every Friday from Memorial to Labor Weekend, they have big like outlets. Personal business people sell their crafts and food and stuff like that. But there's another reason why I'm here. But I'll show you around also. This is the old Frederick County Courthouse. Was used hospital and headquarters during the Civil War for both sides. A lot of these grounds were just filled with Confederate and Union wounded, depending on who occupied Winchester at that specific time. And dedicated statue to the Confederates at falling. No comment on this, even though I want to comment, but I won't. This place, the Union Jack, real good beer there. Yes, I'm a beer man. Really, really good beer. Really authentic UK beer there. Trying to find this one place. I'm not going to take you in it, but looking for something. Alright, I'll find it here soon. This hotel also was one of Sheridan. This was where Sheridan was before his famous ride down to Battle of Cedar Creek. He was staying in here. Well, I can't seem to find the damn place. Either that or I'm at the wrong end, because I'm at the end of the walking street already. Alright, let me head back up the other way. Anyway, more businesses that are closed because of either COVID or something else. Nope, keep your mouth shut, Buckley. Well, I just noticed that this whole hotel has been turned into a restaurant. McAdoo's. I remember eating down there. I had a McAdoo's in Blacksburg over by Virginia Tech. And you got a lot of food for the money. So we'll wait and see if I ever go back to that, which I probably won't. Alright, found what I was looking for, but it was down on the other side of the walking street. That's about it. There's just really not much going on around here for right now. And I didn't bring a hat with me, so my bald head's getting all sunburnt from my pasty Irish white skin. So, talk to you later. And while I'm out here, I forgot, I want to stop by one other place I don't think I've been to, but I've always wanted to check it out. So, on the way there now. Okay, so up in here is the earthworks left over from Fort Collier and an old, what's left of a plantation house. So come up here and let's take a look around. Okay, so according to the information provided, these are basically what's left of the foundations through here. Here's some of the old earthworks. This was a Confederate fort. Cannons were set up all through here because during the battle, well, in 1861 is when it was done, when Harper's Ferry was abandoned by the Confederates. They held up here for the first, second, and third battles of Winchester. Never really relinquished the fort until the third battle. That's the Stein House Plantation. Was rebuilt because it was destroyed in the battle. So I'm going to walk around the grounds here and see what else is going on. I'll go up to the house there where the plaque is, and there's another one over this way. Alright, standing on top of the earthworks, I came in from that direction, and you can see the trench through here that I'm sure, was a lot, that this whole thing was a lot bigger and the trench a lot deeper during 1860s. And none of those trees, of course, were up. All right, let's continue on to the house. All right, better look at the house. This was originally built in 1840. This is all new back here. You can rent that out for banquets, weddings, funerals, weddings. Kind of a restored barn in a way back there, but I found I'll go down to this plaque here, right there in a second. But over this way, I found what I think is the old family cemetery plot. And that's the groundskeeper's house over there. And actually, it's a misplaced headstone. The fence is open back here, so I'm going to walk back and see what's going on. Yes, and this video turned out to be a whole hell of a lot longer than I anticipated. So I'll see if I can shorten it up here, because I know you guys are probably bored. Alright, so all through here, as you can see the hillside, and down that way was Jubal Early's line for the Third Battle of Winchester. If you remember a couple videos ago, about that way 2 miles, I was at the main battlefield. This is where Early set up to defend Winchester proper, which is no more than half a mile that way. All this through here now is all owned by Rubbermaid, the canister type of things and kitchen stuff. Where was I? I don't remember. Oh, and of course he had to give up this position and fall back all the way back to the Blue Ridge and Fisher's Hill, way below Front Royal, about 20 miles down the road. Then he tried to launch a counterattack, and that was the Battle of Cedar Creek. And then the hotel I showed you at earlier, where Sheridan came out of and made his famous ride down from there. And looking around the grounds, I don't see the family cemetery plot, so I'm not sure about that headstone. It's a mystery. Unless they... I don't know. Certainly not anywhere around here. Alright, one more stop up here on this property. I don't see it. Here's another one. It's on the other side of the tree. Alright, let's... I don't think it's around here. Alright, let's go look somewhere else. Okay, so according to this plaque right here, this is, looking from this direction and coming this way, was the famous cavalry charge of George Custer, who was under Sheridan's command. And he's the one that finally broke this area and took Fort Collier. I'm on the other side of the earthworks right now, and it's probably going to be deceiving, but this is probably, right now, a good meter deep, and then up the other side is probably a good 3.5 meters high. But like I said earlier, it's probably a lot more menacing and hard to get into back then. Alright, I guess that's it. I'm going home. Thanks everyone. Later.